someone were to say, well, you know, you just have a lively imagination and you made this up, what would you say?
I haven't been influenced by any of my friends. I have seen what I've seen. The children of captivity.
So, there's hardly anybody to play with around here. Play with around here.
These kids are driving me crazy with all this damn noise.
You the one making all the noise.
Play with us. The children of captivity.
Ain't nobody up here. I don't play.
I don't play either. I don't play. And I ain't got time to play those games with you damn kids either.
The children of captivity.
The pressure kept the tension tight. Imagination overworked by my hindered sight. Cause who sees what the thieves in the deep dark scheme? While you happily dream in your deep long sleep. Rest assured, underneath the indigo sky, the crack of dawn gets me moving like a whip to the hide. Scattered shine illuminates humans' twisted design. Take more than they give and stick a shiv in your side. Indeed, the greed has us living our lives with blinkers, and we never catch a glimpse of the signs cemented in the wilderness. Concrete jungles or dream merchants serving dementia to the citizens. Never see behind the smoke and the looking glass, choking on the broken shards of hope we've never known as ours. So we approach the dark with caution. The unknown is hard to swallow when the only staple provided to soul is fast. So we compose a masterpiece of stark reality with open hearts to blow the fallacies out of the oceans fast. Too many fish misrepresented in the trenches, but the message is extended whenever it gets reflected in the blue sky.
Escape from monotonous, freed from my promises. Leave as I see through a bottomless pleasure. Unmeasured blue treasure, assumed ever open expanse. Formless romance, glance from a dormant stance. Lost in torment, flinch from the rigid in dance. In life cornered, adore the simplicity contorted. Epiphany once stored in the rhythm he can soar through. Blissfully, roar like the wind begin to talk. In a tender speak and walk, never hindering. A door opens wistfully and blows an epitome of knowledge to deliver the sound of a symphony presented unequivocally. Plugged from the mimicry, bugged down from the tyranny. A frown crease, furrow, tumble round. No one listening, I bow to the glistening sunlight filtering through blue skies, smothering on my bones, uninhibiting the blue sky.
Torn within, transform, then grin, man's form. I'm in, I'm flawed, I sin. When bored, I sing songs of the wrong. Battle King Kong, if you got it wrong. Walk a warrior's path for so long. You no longer see clear, fight fear, but can't see what's near. Assassins approach from the rear, and you drop the spear. Decide to lie and die right here, no time to hide and cry, my dear. Time to realize your fear, and keep the vision clear. Let the memory sear, then become one with the atmosphere. Rise above all, stall to catch breath. Rep your depth, take your steps and pay respects. Yep, wipe tired eyes, realize the lies, resize your minds or rethink the designs. While me, your minds recline, sip a glass of wine and write the rhymes to leave the signs. For the seas to climb in time and finally find the arms to reach to the blue skies.
is a battle, a war, and the casualties could be your hearts and souls.
J.Waters up, that's right, Cyclones up, Cyclones. Let's do this, J.Waters, Cyclones. Yeah. He shot a celebrate through mist to make a vengeful blow to twist the fate for all men in the kingdom, standing strong just who resist the hate that decayed. Serenity like monsters eating children. The people rose with axes filled by anger that had filled them. Turn away from the beautiful life that they were building, turning to take vengeance on the jealous one that killed him. The red insanity instead that mine only one hindered, and stood back from the animals in fancy too bewildered, wondering with innocence love and concern for the mother of life, tainted out by the assassination of the channeler. Evil cost the land free, taking stands for the ideal of when killed by the angry peasants clogged with revenge. How could he end this? The boy looked to the prophet who had been shot by the arrow. The tears rolling down his cheeks from his sorrow-filled heart, bitterly realizing now that the world that can be so shallow. A lesson learned so young that the hearts of men can grow narrow like mindless tongues, lost in the abyss, and one's truth is forgotten, it is rarely missed. So the boy what this is and sort of learned all in this fist, threw his arm up to the sky, pointed up and said this:
Yo, after all my family's suffering, I've come to realize it was the corporation's hunger to materialize. Deception and corruption isn't new for the corporation. It'll take more than just my sword or my pen to impale them. I would rather fight for freedom than to capitalize, so I elevate and rise to stop them strangling lives. Plus I'll never be a failure in my father's eyes, so I gain knowledge of the system from the hard and wise. So through education and knowledge of the system from within, spread the word to next of kin, because they know you, and who else can be trusted? Definitely not the tyrants who use violence to make an educated civilian stay silent. I'll be the one to be coming and making them all meet their makers. It's simple to be able to take the bait straight to scared fakers. I'll leave their fascist bones shaking. Their very thrones are forsaken. My advisor is a beggar whose soul had been taken. I remember him explaining how revolution will awaken. This poetic prophecy is one is still explaining. I got my inspiration from these immortal words that he was saying.
Listen son, don't mistake the sight that you receive from your eyes. Even a man in a suit could be a thief in disguise. Used to be a richer man but sold my soul for currency. I was possessed by sickness as if a machine was running me. I put material possessions over my family. Corruption and abducted my control over what I had lusted. One day I awoke with nothing, a hole in my heart was suffering through. System of consumption became something like nothing I knew. I felt like blowing up the sun, so meaning of time was deceased before the spread of human violence like a virus competes. Like Jehovah drinking blood instead of wine at the feast. Through DNA there's a reoccurring sign of the beast. Either you're burning in hell or they're freezing your soul. Like pneumonia released while you sleep in the cold. Alive is like a property, we're living dreams in the soul. We ain't religious but we worship to a demon of gold. We ain't religious but we worship to a demon of gold. We ain't religious but we worship to a demon of gold. We ain't religious but we worship to a demon of gold. We ain't religious but we worship to a demon of gold.
Shake your bones. I'm talking cyclones. Shake your bones. I'm talking cyclones. I'm talking
Thought and stupidity soared through the vicinity, caught in the rigidity, bored to find validity. Minute we talk, it's wicked lyrical warp, so intricate, spit as spherical, minuscule, the north, then infinite flows through the plains, grows stop at machinery, slows to see it cleanly, glows, lighten the scenery from darkness. Stark naked souls breaking barriers, defying the shackles of life. A constant grapple, supple in youth, our carriers precious, destroyed by savages, tainted by destruction, eruptions, causing a cavities, a black hole. Fill it with a spirit unlimited through rhythm, expression, apart, pull apart and delivered it in the past, last and first. Burst through calamities, the hurt is to insanity, so learn your realities. I turn to the casualties, burn with imaginary words, freeze and vanish, travel first, killing vanity.
Stupidity and thought, of course, I'm gonna take this opportunity to force my thoughts into your ears. Living by the laws of war, assault and battery, a literary action taken to make clear. The beats dear to my heart, aimed at the street smart. I'm flowing for those that live for this street art. I hold the best part of life life in my palm tight. I take the unexplainable and give you insight. The pleasure's all mine, you take from me what you can. It's hard to define the MC from the man. I got a master plan to carry legacy, and when it's finally said and done, they will remember me. Esvee, I got the dopest of diction. I spit raw lyrics and bring spirit to your system. This is my religion, my one true purpose, taking down every clown in this underground circus.
Here's the message from Satan peasants, debating lessons, equations, methods, arrangements. This profession is dangerous. Pen resting on pages cannot stand the test of time. Stress from my perceptive mind, the best we find. Common goals expressed through rhyme compressing lines. Expel depressive signs, over it with impressive climbs. Digest the crime which I might stress is like ingesting knives so far back they're caressing spines. Now a depressing life is suggesting strife. Best advice, progress with might. Don't invest in Christ. Smoke incessant ice under fluorescent lights. Where further quests on mics or gain respect from might. Confess to like our best designs, molesting primes. To post-traumatic stress ignites to bless in time. You find your next in line to float, breath and rise. Controlling destined by leaving the nest to fly.
Humankind is on our bit for survival's a bit cool. Evolution's an exception while extinction's a law. Predictions are drawn, existence isn't wisdom at all. We're reminiscent of epidemics as its essence is drawn into our pipeline, or the venom is torn. Refined to keep our eyes blind, so we're forgetting the storm. Watching messages spawn and broadcast to keep us ignorant. Sparks keeping the cinders lit, dark forecast imminent. This world we're living in, questions gotta be asked. We seem to forget all our past and concentrate on pop charts, politics and gloss art. Did Kafka really shoot himself? Did Hicks just say he did cause of his failing mental health? It's history repeating, what science got mysteries depleting. We keep needing, overfeeding, the greed and reaping will be our beating, leaving us barely breathing from global overheating. Do we owe our allegiance to these leaders? Not really leading, at least not by example. Will it change if we stand still? We're being herded like cattle, or human spirit gets trampled. In the stampede, where's our plan B? Can we keep our land green, or are we our own cancer needing amputation like gangrene?
Without music.
Crazy as I wanna be, cause I make it orderly.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
It's a good thing to do with kids because they can put a record on and they can feel like, alright, you know, I'm making music.
Wild kids.
Oh, they're just young. We were that age too once.
He up the scene, he up the scene, he up the scene. Burn from within, burn from within. He up the scene in the flames of my wisdom.
Beat banging, heat high, language slanging. There's no handling, no hanging. It's all abandoning. The flow's too magic. Your bro is tragically smashing. All the tracks say I'm tactical. I'm having your ration. My passion seems to be deep down to the depths. Can't control what my mind has in mind for concept. It seeps out instead with a need to be heard. I'll be flipping the shit if rhythm hits just like it was the bird until you heard it first. Take a sip, the style's flowing. J.Waters on the beat. Nod your head like you know it. Open up to us. Trust the bustin' rhymes is more than pastimes. Will blow your rhymes away from my like carbon dioxide. I'm shocked, guy, to think that I'm a super femc. You say that made that word again, my hate will seem friendly. I'm an MC with a tendency to send MCs to end their speech. Befriend the peeps and send you beats, and my city will run you gigs.
He up the scene, he up the scene, he up the scene. Burn from within, burn from within. He up the scene in the flames of my wisdom.
It's that straight jacket rapper with the cold water flow. You better recognize the dragon if you don't already know. The kid who spits flames, bitch, it ain't Rick James. You get caned like Yanks who say he's from Brisbane. Mate, I come from Manchester to claim that fast pay and get hyped like I took class A's with class A. That would never happen. I deliver clever rapping, running rings around you assholes like Uranus with Saturn. They don't get it, man, they rarely ever do. But while you're pirating my music, I'ma stack treasure too. While you're blazing Bob Marley, I'ma get up and stand up. For them roses screaming people getting hyped with their hands up. You know the way I rip it makes your brain deploy endorphins. I got presents like I'm Santa, handing Tonka toys to orphans. So Google Dragonfly, get online and talk to me.
Man, you sound fucking sick on that J.Waters beat.
He up the scene, he up the scene, he up the scene. Burn from within, burn from within. He up the scene in the flames of my wisdom. He
up the scene. He up the scene. He up the scene. Burn from within. Burn from within. He up the scene in the flames of my wisdom.
Westgate Keepers. Melbourne City. Fake shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know what this means to me. Let me paint the scenery. This shit takes practice, it doesn't come easily. Some people only see the money and lights, but always end up sounding like bunnies on mics. Nothing's as it seems, the scene's far from clean. It's dirty, most cunts on mics just aren't worthy, while real cunts stay raw until they're past 30. Frauds get carted off and depart early. Classics should remain, some names stay in the game. Others disappear, then reappear the same. Getting cash is easy, getting respect's hard. Cunts who refuse to pay dues won't get far. This jet star is now ready for takeoff. I used to not want to start till every fake stop. But you can't stay soft and try to take shots. Fuck your filthy cash, I don't need to make lots. I just need to survive, strive and get by. Improve my skills till they're ill, chill and get high. Ask this ex guy about the politics, and if cunts can rhyme with the pen in their esophagus. My depth's bottomless, watch out when I'm bombing this. I can't let my spirit break like promises. Where's the optometrist? I can't see the light. Every day in the west I stress, so I squeeze the mic. I'm anxious, I've suffered too much anguish. Fuck a shank, it's pens I need to brandish. I can't land this, I think I'm losing it. Brace for impact, here comes the lunatic. Don't be assuming shit, cause I'm due to flip. I live what I write and I write what I spit. Sometimes in this land without light I feel lost, but I'll get past the first mile no matter what the cost. These wandering souls try to find a place, find a space where every line's embraced. Looking deep into rhymes till my mind's erased. Every sign's clear that there's no time to waste. These wandering souls try to find a place, find a space where every line's embraced. Looking deep into rhymes till my mind's erased. Every sign's clear that there's no time to waste. Feel my soliloquy of colloquialisms and imagery, evoking the spirits once again with this pen. Strife, stresses and tests, but will never finish me. My special moves will bring about your fatality with no defense. Don't sit on the fence, choose a side. Lines in the sand are being drawn. Find yourself caught in our trap. Torturous raps in Chinese water. This Ronin's revolution brings a new world order. Restoration after warring states, different form and place. Overthrowing kings, watch them fall from grace. This jester stole the king's thorny crown, melted it to liquid gold, and let the king drown. In the sink I found the ring to rule them, threw it away. I don't want subjects, I want pupils with no teachers. Just a dope tape through the speakers. Make them take notes on what makes a great quote. Basic primary education for the lame folk. Westgate creates pieces you fakes hate most. So we take out snakes on their own playing field, toys spreading poison. Westgate's the anti-venom on this J.Waters beat. The slaughter's inevitable. Any battle, the hats will be your death rattle. Saddle up and ride, pass by, don't stay the night. My hospitality might just leave you in hospital. I've lost it all but my pride sometimes, and stay true to myself. I don't give a fuck what they do. If it doesn't infringe upon me, then I'm sweet. If it does, then we fucking sort it out on the street. You see, there's a difference between business and bullshit. MCs talk a lot of it, promo guys are full of it, and I'm a bull in a china shop when I write passages. I say what I want, you can deal with the damages. These wandering souls try to find a place, find a space where every line's embraced. Looking deep into rhymes till my mind's erased. Every sign's clear that there's no time to waste. These wandering souls try to find a place, find a space where every line's embraced. Looking deep into rhymes till my mind's erased. Every sign's clear that there's no time to waste.
Even though this is a totally convincing reality for me in every way, I am mentally divergent in that I am escaping certain unnamed realities that plague my life here.
Yeah, check. Yeah. J.Waters mix. What? Jump in the water, everyone. I'm just testing it before we go in.
Yeah.
Cold.
Exact one.
It's ice cold.
The fuck's up, cunts?
Recognize. Yeah. Find me in the gutter, utter the words, others observe a pervert in his third grade. Mouth, learn to play with turds all day. The earth I spray, hurdles over curves and way. Hey, I heard you say something you didn't, while the other idiots wanna spit a little bit. You rock spiders hiding, touching little kids and shit. I'm upside mountains at the top of the tip. I'm not a gangster with my hand on a full clip. I'm Maggot mouth, any pound gets around quick. It's the J.Waters mix-up, it's sprung like a fix-up. I rocked up and did some spits on the income, done. That's the way it's gonna finish, with me speaking English over beats, drinking Guinness. I ain't done yet, or as done as it gets. You under my threat, so listen while I fumble with text.
It's a bamboozling bazooka men, back to boot the beat again. Banging tunes we bleed from pens, baboons released unleashing gems.
Into your boom box,
the boom's back
from a new stock,
Prue's crack,
and get chewed off
like rule fat,
and then booed off.
We fuse facts and 2 tracks. Who that? We be the Sultans of Smash, clashing with Titans,
cause they stole from our stash.
They get rolled like some hash.
We coated in slabs,
solar in my jacks,
boulders dash,
just from the sound of their hi-hats. Eyes cracked and glazy,
mine's hijacked from blazing.
Snap the pavement amazing,
without rhyme stacks.
You're craving,
no grazing like plastic kids, more like acid trip addicts with the panoramic gifts of stabbing swift with tragic script.
Till the planets flipped on its
axis,
we annex the anxious
traps
and savageness
in captive,
and reacting with
axis
to act as an asshole.
Lights out,
last call, strangling tight sound, they died down past us all.
Check, I rap against the grain and battle against adversity, an ongoing struggle just to get to university. I come prepared with diversity, aggressive, reflective, topical style, big time potential while others continue to hate, precipitating and just trying to comprehend. Recommend you attend, self-reliant, objective, my only enemy. I sip straight coke on ice as opposed to Hennessy. Independence, aspire towards autonomy. I'm cold chillin', dark persona, but ain't a villain. Drilling into your brain as I entertain, plus my time tight rhyme and misread the right signs. What? Subliminal flips, render you stiff, critical wit be taking ya. Riddling cryptic mantras, blowing your mind like mescaline takes a turn at the corner. Hornets ready to sting invisible armor, piercing flesh, decapitating, never will it harm the ones with pure of heart. We fuck the charts and burn the idol vitals, getting stronger every time we get on the mics. They're humble, wise like ancient. Now sit back and watch the world that crumbles. Cries from the pit, the blackness comes at most are dead and mumble. Moving through life with waters is a constant fumble. Cruising down the street, laces and a constant stumble. Choosing life over passive back, so stop your grumble. Bruising to get up on stage, we'll be your buzz like bumblebees.
It's the beef citizen, beef citizen, beef. It's the beef citizen, DF the beat ripper. Drowning that woe, my flow's the cheap liquor. Robbed from the rich, sweat drips through the poor. Syntax chopping off arms of the law. Khan to the vor, washed up on the shore. 5'8" handheld, too pure to ignore. Coming out hungry, the cast iron monkey. Stepping on eggshells, treading down Humpty. Big boots kicking down Pink Floyd walls. Talk shy on the mic, but you haven't got the balls. DF spits how it is, how it isn't. Styles aren't free when you're living in a prison. Physical to mental, what's the fucking difference? Walking in a circle cause you're searching for significance. Little things added, piled up in a pile. It ain't Cairo, but you're swimming in denial. My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward, alright? My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward. It's the legendary overfiend underneath the overpass. Lawnmower, man-child, sipping from a broken glass. Interesting questions, ones you ain't supposed to ask. To give the game away and let you glimpse beneath the poker mask. Don't spoil the movie with facts in the script. My John Cleese Steve sees you slapped with a fish. Knocked unconscious, locked in an icebox, and woke from your coma by this song on your iPod. Cause I've got out the gifts God snatched off the wise men. Smash with a cricket bat attack, I surprise them. Brand new second hand, Spider Horizon, size 12 kick, tight fit when it's tried on. Workshop that, yeah, workshop this, but you're straining the game like a jerked off wrist. And it don't make sense because your world's past tense. How it's worth $1 million when I spit my 5 cents. My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward, alright? My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward. My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward, alright? My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward. My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward, alright? My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward. My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward, alright? My voice brings you back when you walk for the light, cause you ain't the only one feeling awkward.
Word of mouth, DIY. The people hear what we're about. Street level, we ride on clouds. So check it.
Yo, you couldn't touch the microphone with half my passion. I'm taking out the hardest actors for my target practice. Just start to panic, go and raise the alarms and hatches. The underground's under threat from these armored cannons. Lend your ears to dark talents with some smart rappers. I'm like a charged Adam, rocker style hard as granite. Can't fathom how you wanna pose in front of cars for cameras. You can't fathom all the ways I leave a scar tablet. Large damage on the streets when I cast magic. To the main beat from the darkest alleys. When we pass the mic it's too charged to grab it. Spark havoc, leave your bars captured when I start rapping. There's no relief, I slay beats in the calmest fashion. All I need is some nugs and a place to vanish. Stopping this you'll have to try to know the past happened. See me craft a loving art to leave your hearts captured. Catching this you'll have to be up on a plane with baggage. Cause I dwell amongst the clouds so I can rain havoc. Call me the space addict, sticking with the same habits. Bleeding ink all on the page to leave your plate blackened. 8 lashings for them fakes on the way back in. Who want money so bad but can't pay for passion. We make it happen while you pray for that label backing. And generate each link in a chain reaction. They don't want your stock in the shops. Who's the man at the top? Who's calling the shots? In the industry, you gotta take what you can grab. On a raid in the mag, better pay for an ad. In the industry, play gigs and never get paid while promoters count cash at the end of the day. In the industry, you gotta save hard for equipment and success always seems so far in the distance. In the industry, who's gonna pay for my promotion? In the industry, nothing but a drop in the ocean. In the industry, you could get left in the dirt, cast aside, left for the next to emerge. In the industry, cats wanna ride on your back, always asking to do collabs on a track. In the industry, only the strong will survive, and we're back with a brand new song for your mind.
The paint in the crate illuminates the enlightened. Tapes and old plates, renegades of the cipher. Jack all trades, bats in a cave, just manage as a slave. Doc anime the writer, stimulate desire using parodies of fire to levitate in your mind space with a live wire. Inspire, speak for the town crier. Night rider, roaming round never tired. Deep in the text when it's me versus the rest. The reflection of death, see my headstone vibrate. Speak with infinite depth, rebirth on a breath. Words worth outweigh any treasure chest. Set home irate, the cause and effect. Take another half step in this ozone climate. Penmanship pirate, I'm hitting the deck. In this low down environment, stuck reaching the crest. Lost finding my head, leave brain cells captured. And we speak with the action till we visualize rapping, and we spare every cent. Taking on rattlers, fair evade with the rappers, know to divvy up the rations. Hey yo, what's happening? Storytime passion of the art of getting rich. Skilled tongues battling, so try and cash in. You could be a has-been, I'll break life down to a never-ending fraction. The industry,
they don't want your stock in the shops. Who's the man at the top? Who's calling the shots?
In the industry,
you gotta take what you can grab. On a raid in the mag, better pay for an ad.
In the industry,
play gigs and never get paid paid while promoters count cash at the end of the day. In the industry, gotta save hard for equipment, and success always seems so far in the distance. In the industry, who's gonna pay for my promotion? In the industry, nothing but a drop in the ocean. In the industry, you could get left in the dirt, cast aside, left for the next to emerge. In the industry, cats wanna ride on your back, always asking to do collabs on a track. In the industry, only the strong will survive, and we're back with a brand new song for your mind.
Why fight each other when the industry, who you bust your ass for, doesn't even fucking respect you enough to make sure that you're set for life? Fuck the whole industry.
It's like we may perceive ourselves as droplets, if you like, individuals. You are, but if you put a droplet in the ocean of the planet, where does the droplet end and the ocean start? The ocean is the droplet. Droplet is the ocean. It's the same in a vibrational. You may look as you do. I may much more do that. Not impossible, but much more difficult for them. They're all expressions of the same to the energy beyond. Where they manifesting in different ways. In this so of world, course, but not planet in terms of their perspective of reality is a living. So anyone that starts to talk about things that are beyond and that we are interacting with that entity, you immediately dismiss them as crazy. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about.
Where does the droplet finish and the ocean start? Wandering down the lonely corridor of broken hearts, I slip and cut my feet on the sharpest shard. The portal is now open through which my soul departs. I leap over stars and planets, crush them in my hand, and use the pebbles as granite to pave my path to altered reality, where altered aliens' aliases mold in the galaxy, with algorithm visions to a fantastic tragedy. I stand here on the doorstep to shattered promises, where real life is seen clearer than any optometrist. My reflection reflects the opposites of accomplishments, while false gods always receive the greatest monuments. Continents and conscious consonants, they capture consequence, but it's who's got the biggest guns that defies dominance. While we're stuck on the short end of broken promises, they leave the people to pick up all of the pieces. It seems random, but it's actually a perfect sequence. Look at the back of the $1 bill to reveal your demons, and realize that there's no such thing as a Garden of Eden, but know that the truth's out there right now when it's open season.
Then the corridors of time send the mind into never-ending spirals of heightened arrivals on new planes, new games played as the new moon rises. You choose your fate, feed your soul to the fires, extinguish your spirit. I can picture it, vivid, you hanging from the crossbody, riddled with blisters, demonic kinships, hanging with reptilians. Elevate my conscious state till it hits infinite, extra dimensional, shift from the frequency your eyes use to tune into a 5-sense reality. Our soul steal like a Shang Tsung fatality, synchronize with life over outer space maladies. Raise the dead, have their hearts beating rapidly, pure anarchy fused into human genealogy, looking like a 3-headed demon from Greek mythology, inherited bloodlines from the Illuminati doctrine. This is ninja imagery, the splinter cell faction of rap bring our actions and tactics to their epitome. Awake in the dreamscape, praising lucidity, meditate imperial chambers in ancient pyramids. Align the planets, rip open the vortex, let more death into a spectrum that's Lord blessed. Expand your cortex, crack open your cranium, your brain isn't ready for the flow of information.
Harmonious resonating frequencies open the mind, fractionary belief structures leading the blind, intertwine the fragmented, disconnected decay. Brothers and sisters, all is one, the wise man say. I see the atmosphere slow, reaching climatical vision. Now push forward, border fanatical, sensory perception, finite time stops motionless, melting thought, cluttered illustrations, vivid illusions of psyche. Spiritual entities might be absurd, like when I leave my body at night, float like a bubble. No need for wings, unlike birds, just dance with no gravity, actually traveling through dimensions at the speed of thought, missing the scenery clearly from warp speed adventure. Extra physical pits up at this vibrational state, all levels of reality existing in a moment, which is how blue is brown, trodden down, take off now.
Bro, believe me, They took my shadow and deformed it. For 2 weeks they had it, tortured it in a fortress. Now I wait for the day that I don't walk awkward. It's sorta strange when I slur my speech and spit it morbid. Distinct you MCs are when you lip sync to a beat that's so fragile it doesn't make me blink. When your kick hits, there's thunder and lightning on my shit. These people think I'm lying when I say I'm a mutant hybrid. A half cast and my brain is badly wired. Sometimes I black out, then I wake up and I'm fired. Pen drips what you cats don't wanna hear, cause it's clear to me that the INF family tree damages these beats like a kick to the head from Bruce Lee. So keep your cameras close, you're moving unseen beneath your sheets like a ghost. Spitting over water's percussion, I'm sorta disgusting, like regurgitating some warm custard. I was born bluffing, flipping my tongue like it's nothing. The realer the better, placing sentences together light years ahead of ya. My central nervous system's hurting and twitching. These senses never listen when urban spitting perverted wisdom.
The ocean is the droplet is the ocean, and it's the same with us. You may look as you do, I may look as I do, that wall may look as it does, but they're all expressions of the same energy field, manifesting in different ways. So of course the planet itself is a living, thinking, emotional entity. And we are interacting with that energy field.
It's Stephen. Ping Bong, baby.
Susie! Touch the song, Maggot! Get out!
That's Bing Bong! Fuck out of here before I bing your ass.
Well, actually, Maddie.
Bing Bong! Days like this leave me on the brink of razor wire grip when we get pissed off. Jägermeister bombs when we get a binge on Bing Bong! Taking like shit when we do the wrong thing. Bong bing! Soak up the rank song sing. Blow up the banks in the upper your stench. Thanks for the rubbish, cause this song stinks. It stinks so much, the tips go nuts when I sniff that stuff. It's a kick like rum, you can't spit what I've done, cause you can't even read. Dekoda, get sober, so maybe you can see. I was freed in Tibet after 24 years, and it's 24 more. I'll be searching for the clear. I'm doormat stomping more than often. Don't clap for him, just applaud his cough.
How the fuck does your brain work? About enough of your shit. Mommy must have came first to bugger the clip. You son of a bitch. Shut up and think your punishment fits. You love drugs just after you've punctured the skin. So stop clutching your fist. Faggot mouth, you a lightweight. Panties down, strolling through the middle of that highway. Angry crowds, panic loud, screaming, hang him now. Yak steaming from his mouth, playing crying game.
Days like this leave me on the brink of razor wire grip when we get pissed off. Jägermeister bombs when we get a binge on Bing Bong. Taking like shit when we do the wrong thing. Bong bing! Soak up the rank song sing. Blow up the banks in the uppy hostage. Thanks for the rubbish, cause this song sings.
That Bing Bong shit that can't lift off King Kong from spots he sits on and watches all the kids blood. Schemes synchronized and wristwatches, concoctions leak and feed upon a clean conscience. And now that I get stuck with the dyslexic cunt that can't enunciate and left his mark on my carpet just the other day. Fucking castaways, flow soaks more blokes than that of Mighty Grub.
The bigger the bong, the better the bing. If I'm not in the feature, then I'll edit me in and edit you out. I'm better, no doubt, you said it before. Yak seeps from mouth and falls upon the floor. I'm tired of rapping alongside a person that goes to house parties and bats behind the curtains. It's not working, this collab sucks, but no one hears us anyway, so no one gives a fucking fuck. Days like this leave me on the brink of razor wire grip when we get pissed off. Jägermeister bombs when we get a binge on Bing Bong. Taking like shit when we do the wrong thing. Bong bing! Soak up the rank song sing. Blow up the banks in the upper your stench. Thanks for the rubbish, cause this song sings.
Zip that trap up and stop talking shit. That yap is like hard rocks versus porcelain jaws. You walk in the doors while I'm behind the curtains, getting my mouth washed out with more soap than Tyler Durden. Private's early, reported for duty. Big up to Johnny Cash for once calling me Susie. And the appalling amusement had you signed with a hospice.
Well actually,
shut up man, you remind me of chocolate.
What's the worst we can think of? The Bing Bong is Incognito. Improv the stink of libidos. I'm sick of the spit I inflict from Encino. Rappers flapping all their mouths with the gusto of crackheads. These actions are acting absurd. Matter of fact, it's a whack I observe from the back of a black hearse, packed into thirds. Now shut the fuck up and let the actors speak the words. Turn.
leave me on the brink of razor wire grip when we get pissed off. Jägermeister bombs when we get a binge on beat. Taking my shit when we do the wrong thing. Bong bing, soak up the wreck song sing. Blow up the banks in the upper yacht stitch. Thanks for the rubbish, cause this song stinks. Fuck you, fucking stink. You're a shit cunt, you're a mudflap. Suck my balls. You ain't got balls, motherfucker. Cheers, Waters. Fuck you, mate. Waters, you cocksucker. Give me another beat, mate. Thanks for nothing, fuckhead. Fuck you. I don't even like hanging out with you anyway. I hate this place. Where's your duck? Fuck it. Fuck, man, you owe me a tram ride. You owe me $2. Fuck you.
Yeah. J.Waters mixtape, The Children of Captivity 2008. Drop it. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down. Born in fed with a distorted, daunted head, forced to the four corners of this, strapped to the bed. I'm stabbed to the leg with the jab of a mechanical peg. Trapped inside my own head, spinning in the back of the web. I'm back with the dead and permanent like a tattoo. On that crew like razor rope attached to a lasso. And I'm in the bad mood, animated like cartoon. Contaminate words, Cyclones could call it the typhoon. There's more room in the night sky before my eyes die. Oxcyde, flipping the bird to the street swine. I'm freak-minded, digging deep till they hear the siren. Repeatedly beaten from a demon until I was short-sighted. I'm a violent cyborg, reborn inside the mothership. With mechanized slips that intercepts a microchip. The type of shit you witness on the sci-fi flick. And I vanish in the mist as the sine wave drifts. I reappear in the world of the rapping amateurs. And kids of the sidewalk playing with cyanide cannons. As it damages the characters that walk on top of the earth. I'm flipping this verse while my period knowledge is heard. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down. The tables are turned, now I'm able to learn. And I'm serving and burning, and now cats are concerned. In fact, I've mastered the art of my gloomy hobbies. And harvesting the smartest parts of the human body. And throw it out after the ice is bitten. Half of it infect you with the venom that you can't run to a pharmacist. But I'm far from marvelous, I'm just significant and intricate lyricist. But what's the goddamn difference? For the infamous liquid that's inside the stimulus and editing action and the microphone exhibitance. I cripple this mix with scripts and run amok. And step up on stage and leave MCs thunderstruck. It's time to sum it up with evident evidence. And ever since my presence hit, I'm causing hearing impediments. Remember this shit, I saw the arc, now I'm blind. But I don't need sight, I can see the whole world with my mind. I'm one of a kind, that's why my head's got a price. Equipped with the data chip modified to drop a rhyme. Within a circle the science just outside your town. And the whole world around you is crumbling straight down. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down. What's that? What's that? What's that sound? The world around is crumbling down. We want what? We want that crown. The world around is crumbling down.
Torrents of color consume the bleakest day. More and more sad. This is a jam that won't be contained. This is a jam that won't be contained.
My
My heart burns, smoking rainbows of colour as I'm watching ink spill like drops of blood from a hunter. We lost it in space, breathing germs uncontainable. That's why I leave words stardusted and flammable. My brain hurts as I finish off a chapter. That's why I won't change, I'm a rapper, not an actor. So turn the globe golden and live off Coca-Cola. I feel like time's frozen, but I'm still getting older. The bleakest revelation, I see the sound of white. Deeper statements, write a portrait of my life. Why? Cause see, I am the speaker, it's clear I am the mic. Encapsulated each poem I prescribe. I'm Dr. Animation, inject creative vibe. Getting graphic, each movement I recite. Cause see, your skull's vacant, I hear my third eye. Talking riddles till the day I nearly died. And when I'm crossing over, mark the hands of time. Speaking cartoons, lyrics animating minds. So go and make a million, I'll sit and pen my rhyme. More and more my field of vision's painted bright.
Torrents of color consume the bleakest day. More and more sad. This is a gem that won't be contained.
I mark words with the passion of inferno. These worlds merge by my lungs and the verbals. And on this earth we can't grasp beyond normal. So I get stuck street performing the implausible. So scratch a purple haze, I'm caught in time and space. Trying to find home, unraveling my brain. A breaking point, weakest links in the chain. So I make a noise, scenes captured on a page. I sit in meditation, I know I'll be alright. Deeper statements burn a scripture in my mind. Why? Cause see, I am the speaker, it's clear I am the mic. Encapsulated each poem I prescribe. I'm Dr. Animation, inject creative vibe. Getting graphic, each movement I recite. Cause see, your skull's vacant, I hear my third eye. Talking riddles till the day I nearly died. And when I'm crossing over, mark the hands of time. Speaking cartoons, lyrics animating minds. So go and make a million, I'll sit and pen my rhyme. More and more my field of vision's painted bright.
Torrents of color consume the bleakest day.
It was like falling through levels of horror of imagination. She's not breathing. So quick.
Time to reach things.
And her heart stopped.
Torture rappers in a vicious cycle of boredom. You wake up in a bathtub missing a vital organ. Behead my rifle horseman, suicidal orphan, disciple of the swordsman. I'm in a league of my own like Michael Jordan. You be doing time cause your rhymes are crimes and you can fight the warden. But you no longer a Freeman like Morgan. I'm cut that you're breathing cause your fate was abortion. You hate in the greatest proportion when I grace the Walkman. The destruction I leave in my wake's awesome, so take caution. Definitely I never talk whack. Throw down 100-bar verse and every metaphor's fat. Born to slay pixie rhymers with raw rap, while you perform gay 69ers with Borat. It ain't funny, I'm scarred since I saw that. I'd rather laugh at your poor track. Swift is my sort of tack. If a kid wants my autograph, it's like certainly. Give me a can of paint, I'd tag it on your head firstly, then your fence cursingly. Personally, I'm like a fresh cherry, but all I need's a whore. I'm like that deathberry you've never seen before. It looks sweet, but the wise won't try me. My throat's shiny, your rhymes belong in Bridget Jones' diary. I stick my nose in her hiney, the pink opening's tiny. Blimey, my poem's grimy. I be stoned but lively, I sell my phone for a piney. Girls, they prone to like me, but I'm alone in my dome psyche. So who's the illest? I'm unbreakable like Bruce Willis. Raw in the soul, my bitch is a golf course. I only play to get my balls in the hole. It's like alchemy, I'm formally told. How was he so abnormally bold? Ayo, I'm morbidly cold. That's why they forfeit and fold. Bitch, check it out now.
Yo, J.Waters be icy and dark, and no one sits in the rip cause they've sighted a shark. And I'm equipped with a wit that be violently sharp. Watching the clock wind was harsh, couldn't graph for 4 years. I wrote rhymes on my ass, hoping that time had finally passed. Cause rap's rap, but I'm a writer at heart, but quick to rip the cipher apart. Disguised in the dark, you get sniped in the park, sliced with a snide remark, tied with my craft. You should see the size of my graft. My metaphors cut meat, and J.Waters runs deep, and I slaughter thunderous beats. And fuck chapel, taints don't walk on the front streets. I've got no feeling for that. There's a necrophiliac trying to break out. I find your dead daughter gorgeous, stake out the headquarters of your fortress. So walk cautious, I stalk flawless. The shortest is enormous rawness, dying for savage tantra while you on Brokeback Mountain trying to ravish a camper. Before I can grab her fragile box like a baggage handler, I gotta wait 50 first dates like Adam Sandler. Hella hyped like a kid having Fanta. Can't wait to rip into that box like it's a package from Santa. Balked a life of marriage with Alexandra. Put a pipe in that anal passage of Sandra so she can have her colon cleaned by a massive hamster. I call him Mr. Stinky. He used to sit on my pinky till he died up her asshole. Every line in my palm's bold, far from old, past gold, calm but cold. Am I paranoid from smoking Cabana, or am I the one these hoes are after? They wanted their time killed by the throne of Siddhartha, but they would lie and steal, so overdosed on karma. I and will, I sit still for 9 years like Bodhidharma. So fucking life of beers and soap drama. I'm unbeknown to laughter, prone to disaster. Bones in plaster, chrome master, flow faster. Many a crow in my pasture. What the fuck's up now? For so long this is grave waters and raw tainer. Check it out now.
Flourishing nectar, dripping from the palm of charm, throne calm, no stress, half stone spinning in a cyclone, clone bots move around the city. This desert of oppression chokes all, it's such a pity that many lose their sight, but some continue to stagger across free lands, pinned to wood by nail and hammer. I can't let it go, cause when I touch it, it feels beautiful. Free minds being scorned when acting out of what seems suitable by the populace. Popular thought cannot be stopping this freedom that be breaking the laws of perfection with bottomless action within the spirit, no limit as my hands rise now. 1,000 chains of goblin light rains down, pain drowns, melted the altar, melted like molten. The soma food of life, a let the flow. Now I was opened up, hoping for nothing because all I needed was right there within and around me and around. You did let the light see, I vibe it with mind clear but clouded from my time here. Why still? When applied higher designs, re-encapsulating crust envelope and then evaporate saliva. When I salivate on mics, far from a stagnant state, we captivate then activate minds and then we calibrate sound to make the sleepers wake from slumber as we elevate and celebrate the gift of life. Meditate on scripture light, touch by hands of God when channel opens, forging given sight.
now viciously swarm with their black suit forms. Warns of global warmth, but we don't listen, fish the mysteries. And miracles divisive, full show, pinnacle written rules. Won't cool till we flick the fuel. Earth screams like we kick the mule, inflict the ill, what we do best. What's next? Text for text, school kids chest in the vest. Restless vets, in touch with his conscience. His mind ponders the options. Lungs rot with the toxins from the Asian orange watchman. The watchmen from a fox then cop, but then last thought as his lungs went. And now his son sent government funded huntsman as his father dies of failing organ functions. The government that munched him and spits him out. They build 60 styles but can't fix his house. New round, first round, sounds of guns that pound. And now his son hits the ground as the casualties mound. And then his father gets the news for he passes himself. These bosses that sell welfare to the community. Commercialized eyes are blind and we refuse to see. Bruised we seek and choose that suit of destinies. Test the weak and choose these suit of destinies. The shoes on new feet and they choose who makes a mess of me.
Archive in a place. I'm here with J.Waters. It's 1 o'clock, I've had a few drinks. And he wants a little freestyle activity. So I'm dropping this shit for the children of captivity. I'm not living in a crap city, I'm living in Melbourne City, and that's the best city. Yes, kiddies, I'm here to spit. Kick this freestyle and I kick it from my lips, and I sink the battleships. Daily battle rips to my heart, but I grab my pen and pad and put it down for the art. But right now this is free, and I MC, and I used to roll around the streets of Werribee, but now I'm rolling around South Kens, and I'm dropping pens and I'm dropping verses. But I'm not stealing old girls' purses, I'm just rocking universes. Now that's a big statement, I'm just rocking out the front of my place on the pavement. That's how I be when I kick it free rolling around. I'm getting down funkier than James Brown in Funky Town, and this is off the top of the noggin, constantly rolling downhill like a toboggan, jogging my memory and my sensory depths. Yo, I spit with my breath and I try to get down, and I'm questioning the ref. So I take the next step to protect my rep, and I bust this shit with a little bit of pep in my step. Mixing it up with some salt and pepper, I beat a hot stepper, the rhyme wrecker, playing it out like a game of checkers. Serve it down the line like Boris Becker, rolling around on the double decker. Bust, I like to bust, in that you can trust. Rock the mic like my name was Slim Dusty, I never keep the rhyme rusty. I always bust free of these cages, not working for the wages, I'm just filling these pages with some scribbles. I want a fast break, I'm about to dribble, take it to the hole, I'm taking control, I'm in control of the tempo. I ain't a tempo, no, I got the full-time flows, got rhymes up to my elbows, leave your mind running like some shell toes. On the mic I expose more bitch and average Joes than a whole episode of Melrose. Yeah, that's how we go when I'm rolling around with my bros from Pang. I'm painting a prettier picture than the Yu-Yangs. This ain't Wu-Tang, but it's just as raw. I'm looking for a little more, so I start to explore. Rock the mic from the core to the earth, rock this mic to my birth and to my death, until my last breath.
We're ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't say I never do nothing for you, man.
some people, solitude and isolation can of itself become a problem.
That's not why you're here. That's not why you're here. You're here because of the system.
Propaganda, sound, feels with emotion, as we are consciousness. Yo, energy permeates, head in the clouds, but time is ticking on. Stronghold falls, the bold beauty of old, but it's released, it's Alice's glass shatters. Asking what matters, blue pen scribbler, lost and vacant as life gets complicated like the riddle. Deciphered by a humble, gentle power from yellow physical. Fell from purity, turned to snakes biting the spiritual. Developing decay, dust may spread throughout the land. Lost in the fray, a grain of sand. In yearning, screaming, may I push it past a limit, non-existent, but in the mind. Sneaking dailies, walking blind, looked upon the signs with time, standing still. Blank like a zombie, the world has tried but failed to take creation from me as we all grow up and the weight gets bigger. No time for regret, it is now to deliver as the realm of possibility sends up our spine a shiver. And steady needs a heart to identify those that slither through the grass, moving so fast into the past. To ask why do we always have to hide behind our masks, perceiving life through a glass, holding so we are not lost, stuck in my ways, now caught in haze. Now let me just be free when I speak it, moving with ease when I seek it, leaning on friends when I need it, leaning on me when I peak it, bang up a beat then I tweak it, shed light when I meet it, just remain calm and be seated. I try to be humble and greet it, ego is trying to beat it, I'm hard pressed to defeat it, there is no way I can read it, only accept and not lead it, become one and then feed it, finding the channel and not leave it, moving with change and not grieve it, so use this treasure and keep it, plant a seed and then reap it, so when grief when completed, I move away when they see that will not take part when they read it, will cut it off when they bleed it, it can't be caught, they believe it, energy once more I breathe it, I seek the nectar to eat it, stop to see, feel, energy, real, pulsing through the body, letting surge out to heal, taking part in the new saga, life travels forgotten and dormant, turn the key, light is warming, shelter from storm, moving onwards, down the wormhole, creating justified insanity, by stay centered with gravity, physical but wander on, clawing through walls that surround me, experience astound me, loudly, profoundly, sound it out, voicing out opinions and feelings out, we have no minions, continue to shout, traveling down this alternate route, sometimes we go without, it's self-inflicted, follow the dream, unseen through green, yellow, purple and pink, orange mist as we blink at the brink, they cower, fear of unknown, where will this take me, make a statement turns to a fraction that never tastes me now.
DJ Bogues.
Untouchables crew.
IPA.
I started MCing to express myself, so fuck your phony limelight and the hype yourself. It's called rape of purity, art, culture and spirit to all of us who forgot imagination without limit, me included. Deluded by the dream, polluted, bursting at the seam, the sheen holding in the ache and agony, transforming amazingly into infinite love. When set free, I ache for the dove, symbol of peace. Right now I pray this to the Lord with every single crease, but I hear the scheming monsters hidden well behind the canopy, introducing death in the form of a spoon-fed parody. It angers me, fucking gimmick and phony lyric, blood-sucking vampires mimicking the flavour of the month. You get seen through while we work hard just to get fucked by you, selling what you don't own, falsifying real shit. You think it's all a game, hiding behind the illusion of money and fame. So fuck who you think you are, mate, and fuck your name, cause I'd rather be broke than hang my head in shame. I said fuck who you think you are, mate, and fuck your name, cause I'd rather be broke than hang my head in shame. I won't hang my head in shame.
Never, nah, never
Never will I hang my head in shame, cause I'm constantly and honestly abolishing these games that these kids these days seem to play. Yeah, I know I'm hella broke, but I'm here to fucking stay and provoke minds with rhymes of purity with poetry. And it ain't nothing new to me, I flow with continuity. Emotionally, I set sail to prevail and give you my all down to the minor details. Fall down, then get up again and ride this wave. My pen, I enhance what I say with my brain, and then I take aim at devils. And although agnostic, I seem to resemble an angel, a symbol, a sacred but simple man. And yes, I live in my temple, blessed to represent all my people. This hip-hop nation is for all, cause we're equal. My calling is to speak through my heart and spit truth, relay what I see in this world to give you a little bit of hope, a little bit of strength, and to let you all know you're not alone, cause we're friends that share the same dreams, fears and emotions. This music will touch you, cause me, I'm devoted. So fuck you if you're boasting and not saying nothing. It's not about an image, this is all about substance.
It's all about blood rushing when I feel my heart pumping. Crush a gimmick when I bust and know how to love something. The day I turn fake is the day I noose my neck. I write lucid text to keep the movement in effect, cause dollars and cents will not parallel respect. With my head held high, I speak an arrow from my chest, straight and narrow on a quest, keep my footing each step. Why these climbers try to go and reach the peak in one breath, that's too far-fetched. Why your path is a mess, why you're far from content, found asking for strength. I stay driven just to meet my own mark of success. Spit an etch a sketch, mind frame foundation, sounds of creation on the wavelength. Drums for my cavemen, lyrics for the minds like fruit for the tasting. There's youthful innovation in the loops that I'm making. It's a beautiful relationship with music when it's sacred.
You don't sell records has nothing to do with your level of skill as an MC or your credibility in hip-hop. It might have something to do with your level of skill or credibility in the corporate boardrooms, whose bottom line is the dollar and how many records you can sell. But who gives a fuck about them and their opinion? They know nothing about hip-hop.